God of MMA is back with 6 picks for UFC Fight Night, Blanchfield versus Fiorot. I've been on vacation in Ilia Tupuria's hometown of Alicante in Spain and had a really good time. I had some tapas, some beers, met some nice people. So yeah, I recommend that town very much. Now back to everyday stuff. I got some picks for you today. And before I start, please like, subscribe, share and comment. My first bet is Blanchfield finishes Fiorot at plus 190. I have 1.5 units. Both fighters are undefeated in the UFC with 6 wins each. Fiorot started out with 2 TKOs against, shit opponents. But in the next 4 fights, she only managed to win by decision. Blanchfield is a little bit opposite. When she came to the UFC, she started slow. She got 2 wins, but via decision. 3 of the next 4 she won via submission. So she's found a ground game in UFC. I think that's what she's going to go for, but she's also decent standing up. Fiorot has a slight edge standing, but I think Blanchfield's going to start out trading a little bit with Fiorot and testing her, see if she can stand with her. If she can't, she's probably going to take her down and look for the finish. Reason I'm not going for the sub is I see Blanchfield putting Fiorot in the crucifix position and pounding her out until the ref stops it. So I'm doing finish instead of submission. My second bet is Luque to sub Buckley, Buckley at plus 500. I got half a unit. Luque has 5 wins via submission in the UFC. Buckley is basically a kickboxer with some takedown defense. Joaquin, he blitzes you. He blitzes the opponent, just goes crazy, throws punches and bunches, then he waits, then he blitzes again. And that takes a toll on his stand-up. Luque, on the other hand, is a more technical stand-up fighter, good at countering, so slipping those big punches and snapping back a jab or something like that. But I think, probably in the first round, it's going to be a little bit back and forth. Luque is going to test out Buckley and feel his power. And I think Buckley is probably going to hit him with something good that's going to make Luque want to take this to the ground. Probably around the second round or so. And that's when I think, Luque is going to start mixing in his grappling. And if he can get the grappling, then Buckley has to think about if he's going to get taken down, so it's going to help him standing up. But mostly I think Luque is going to get him down in the second round and work him over in the second round. And in the third round, I just think Buckley's going to be too tired and Luque is going to get his finish via sub. So that's what I think on that one. My third bet is Bruno Silva to smash Weidman. That's at minus 120. I got 2.5 units. Weidman is done. Versus Tavares, he got his other foot fucked up, so now he has 0 feet that work well. He also didn't look good in that fight. And he's been KO'd in 6 of his last 7 losses, which has come, I think he lost 7 of the last 9 fights or something. Yeah, he's terrible right now. And he only had 1 fight last year, and before that was several years because of his foot that broke. And Silva's a killer. All he basically needs to do to win this fight is just smash a couple of leg kicks on Weidman and he won't be able to move. And from there I see him just connecting with his punches more and more and knocking Weidman out late in the first or in the second round. My fourth bet is Algeo submits Nelson at plus 500. I got half a unit. Algeo is simply a better fighter, and his easiest way to victory is the sub. And I heard on an interview that he wants to go for the sub this time, so I believe him. But Sales sub Nelson, which was Sales' only win in the UFC and only sub victory he ever had, so he's very submittable. So Algeo got serious submission game, and if he got submitted against Matt Sales, which is 0 submission game, I don't see Nelson keeping up with Algeo on the ground. So Algeo going to submit Nelson. My fifth bet is Nate Landwehr submits Emmers plus 1100, half a unit. I know I got a lot of submission bets, but yeah, I look for those. They pay out well. Landwehr is, his only chance here is to take it to the ground because his stand-up is awful. He leads with his chin up. He's very hittable. Slow reactions on the feet. He's just not a good striker. So he needs to take it to the ground because Emmers is a really good striker. He's technical. He's got a lot of pace. He's got conditioning so he can go forever. And I see Landwehr as soon as he's within reach of Emmers, he's going to grab him, clinch, and from that try to take it to the ground and submit Emmers. I really think he's going to make it. Landwehr is a little bit underrated. Not on the feet, but on the ground. So I think Landwehr is going to take him down to get the submission. My last bet is Petroski to finish Malkoun at plus 350. I got 2 units on that bet. This is a fight between two very similar fighters style-wise. They're both good at standing up and got some decent ground game. Petroski has the clear advantage in power standing up. He's got some serious power in his hands and has that one punch knockout power. Malkoun doesn't. He's more, a cumulative knockout where he catches you again and again over several rounds. And like I said, he's got really good cardio. So I think Petroski, who does not have good cardio, is just going to go for early finish. That is his biggest chance of victory, to get it done early, because he gets tired late in the second. And yeah, if he doesn't get it done early, I think Malkoun's going to get it via decision or late finish. But yeah, Petroski lost his last fight via KO. I think he's really hungry to get back into the W's. Before that loss, he had 5 victories in a row. He's also one of the people I think is underrated. Maybe he's worked on his cardio so he can keep that kilo tempo up for longer than a round and a half, because he's dangerous as long as he's got cardio. I think Petroski is going to find the KO in the first or second round. Maybe a submission because he's good at those two. But yeah, I see him finishing Malkoun, and at this price, it's a good bet. So before you go away, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Good luck with all your bets. God of MMA, signing out.